Hello and welcome to episode number 5 of the Marketer podcast. Joining here today with us is Andrei Manolake, who is lead account manager at Hold Marketing Agency. Andrei, welcome and tell us, what does an account manager do in an agency?
Hi, Cosmin. Thank you for having me here today. It's a real pleasure, first of all, to be in your podcast, and I'm eager to talk about more email marketing. Account manager, my position, it's basically um, that I have a role of I act as a consultant for our clients and as a team coordinator for my colleagues. So I'm the interface between the client and my colleague, the specialist. I make sure that the client is happy and he will provide me feedback every time there's something that works good or maybe bad. And I'm making sure that our team delivers.
Sounds great. It's important to have this interface between the customer and your team because they have to do the work. So maybe they are focused on the work. The customer is focused on the revenue and keeping him or her happy. It's really important for an agency. Tell me a little bit about your story. How did you start your journey in online marketing in general, and maybe then in email marketing in particular?
Yeah, long story short, my career started right from the benches of the faculty after I graduated. I was very passionate about web developing, mainly on the front end side of the story, if I may. I was attracted to design, to develop very friendly and very nice websites for my first project actually was for my faculty. When I graduated, the team license was to develop the front end of the faculty website. Website.
Nice. So they got
Yeah.
free website with that, right?
Yeah, and I got a good grade, and I got a good grade for
May
it.
I just interrupt you for a second? Tell
Yeah.
me your opinion regarding, because I just had a conversation with a customer regarding the website should be beautiful or functional. Of course, ideally both, but if you would have to choose, would you choose beauty over function or function over beauty?
Um, it depends. If we are talking to about online store, e-commerce, definitely the function should be there. You should prioritize the function first of all. If the website is for a business, so I don't know, sell services or something like that, a presentation website, of course, it has to be catchy. So I think this is the right question. There's no right question.
Indeed, indeed. But if you would sell, let's say, let's pick an industry, if you would say electrical and lightning stuff, how
Okay.
much of your time would you invest in making it beautiful versus making it functional? I mean the e-commerce store.
Yeah, so I will definitely invest like 70%, 70% of my time to make it functional.
Hmm.
So people can buy very easy from it, and 30% to make it pretty.
Okay.
First of all, I think the user experience um, should be top notch for every e-commerce website. And we see nowadays that a lot of companies are investing a lot of time and money to bring that user experience to a new level.
Indeed, indeed. And user experience, as maybe Steve Jobs or somebody famous said, it's a mix of design and
Yeah,
functionality.
of course.
Indeed. Um, Jumping a little more in depth, would you consider a newsletter? Let's pick a newsletter. I would ask the same question. How much effort would you invest in a newsletter to make it pretty? Pretty, it's a little bit, to make it beautiful versus to make it functional, to have all the things that make people want to buy, basically.
I think we should consider to keep the same percentage of the websites that, if I may refer to the previous question, I think we should consider to keep this the same percentage to make it beautiful and functional. Because the people are used to are used to use the internet as a whole in the same way. Websites, email marketing, emails, web application, mobile apps. They are educated to use it in the same way. So, in my opinion, the email should look exactly the same. I wouldn't invest so much in making web email pretty because or beautiful because that means we should put a lot of visuals, a lot of images, maybe videos, maybe I don't know, too much graphics.
Mhm.
I think emails are very personal, like they are very yeah, they are very personal, and people should get very quick the message from it.
So
I
more transactional, like what's the promo? Where do I have
exactly,
to click to get that 40% off?
yeah, because they know we want to sell them products.
Yeah,
That's very obvious. We want to sell them products or maybe services, and uh, give them the offer, give them the
yeah.
benefits, give them exactly what you want, because people are very educated in this very commercial environment that we live
Mhm.
in.
And tell me a little bit, because this is, of course, an ongoing debate as well. Should we only send promotional emails, or should we spice them up with a little bit of branding or knowledge of how to, or something non-commercial,
Yeah, I think it depends. It depends if
like
you are a
everything
brand.
in life? It
Yeah,
depends.
if you are a big brand, may just say Apple because you
Mhm.
mentioned Steve Jobs. Let's say Apple. Apple doesn't really need to make so much branding. They do it by their products. Their products are the brand. They don't speak about we are okay, we are Apple, we are doing this and that. No, they are just making products and let the people talk. You know, let the people
Mhm.
talk for us. So I think if you are a brand, that's not quite important to make some email that the content is about branding or maybe information. You should focus on the more on the sales. But if you're not a brand and you're a startup, maybe you want to make a brand of yourself. Yeah, I think the things should be the other way around. Focus on the branding, focus on trust, and less sales, because when you're a brand, the sales is a consequence.
Mhm.
I think you will sell your products by consequence. People know you, people trust you. Okay, they want to buy it. They want to buy it. But when they don't know you, they don't trust you, and build a trust, and eventually they will buy from you.
I see. Tell me a little bit about this difference. Do you have customers that are just retailers, just reselling other people's stuff, versus customers that are brands in the sense that they produce their own stuff?
We have the both categories. We have, of course, in the agency we have big brands and small businesses, of course, retailers that are resellers of other brands. So exactly as I said before, the strategy is different, and we encourage them to think this way. Okay, you have an online shop, you are buying products from other brands, I don't know, maybe China, why not? And you
Mhm.
want to sell them here in Europe. First of all, you will have to make a brand of yourself and invest into that direction. And after that, you will get the sales. It's quite a struggle to make them understand that, because as every entrepreneur in this world, they just look at numbers. I want to invest this amount of money. I want a multiplier to return the money I invest. So it's
Mhm.
quite a struggle to make them understand that they should invest more in awareness. For the big brands, of course, they did this work before. They invest a lot of money, they put a lot of time and effort to become a brand, to have a name, an important name in the industry they work on, and so this effort was made. Now they have to be consistent, in my opinion,
Mhm.
and to, of course, to do uh, in the present and in the future they should do actions for the brand, but with a focus on sales.
Let's go a bit deeper into email marketing topics.
Okay.
Um, so one of the challenges when you do email marketing is to get to the person's inbox rather than spam folder or even promotions. Although promotions is debatable if promotions is good or not. But me personally, I want to get into the inbox. Uh,
Okay.
in order to get into the inbox, there are some things that you can do to ensure better deliverability. Do you have some tips and tricks for us to get into inbox or not to at least not to get into spam?
First of all, the title. The title is the most important thing that you can optimize to make sure that you will get in the inbox.
Mm-hmm.
So every email providers, they have, of course, filters. They have all kind of software algorithms behind them, and I think they decide who gets in the inbox, who gets in the promotion, who gets in the promotion, who gets in spam, and so on. So I think the first thing that people should consider is to make the title and the short description of the email not to sound like a promotion, not to sound like you want to sell them something. Don't put with caps lock huge discounts, 99% discount, buy now, get one free. Um, I think this is the first thing that people should consider. Make the title and the short description as good.
Okay. Can you share some subject lines that you like, not necessarily that you or your agency have done, but maybe you as a customer have enjoyed some cool ones?
Um, I have a brand in mind. It's called D brand. It's D brand. Yeah, it's an
E-brand.
American D brand. D from
Ah, D.
D
CD.
brand.
Okay.
It's making it's producing skins for mobile phones, tablets, laptop, and so on. It's very huge in USA, and they have cool marketing communication. They are uh, I don't know how to say it, but they are considered their clients with the commas, of course, like an inferior species. Yeah,
Hmm?
they are coming from above. They are aliens, if you want to, if I may. They are aliens, and we are the mortals. So every message coming from them is like that, like this. For example, um, I know you don't deserve this, but I have this offer for you.
That is cool.
That's that is very cool. That every email that I get from them is making me laugh, and I know this is working for them because they are very huge. They are working with a lot of YouTubers. They are sponsors a lot of events in this technology world that we live on, and
Mhm.
um, I that's a model for me. I want to work with clients like that who are very open. They're thinking out of the box.
Nice. Cool. So we have the subject line, and I like this approach, very bold. And then we have the so-called preview text, the little number of words that you can see before you open the email just after the subject line. Do you have some best practices to share, maybe to continue the phrase that you started in the subject line, or to be something totally different? Because sometimes we see really not so smart preview text, like you can view this in browser, click here, so totally not customer friendly. This is a huge opportunity. How shall we optimize this?
Yeah, according to the same idea as I've mentioned before, I think we should keep the message quite simple, and at least we should give one important information about, I don't know, if you have a promotion. I think we should mention at least the time frame that people could buy or profit about that promotion, to make the urgency, to
Mhm.
provide the urgency. Okay, I have an offer. I'm not giving you so many information, but in the preview, where I can make the text a little bit longer and provide you more info, I definitely use the urgency, because people tend to react to more less deal, less minutes. These offers expires in, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, 7 hours. I definitely use the urgency in the preview, and provide them enough information not to be, I don't know, very aggressive about my promotion, but just to share them one part of it.
So we know the promotions sell, or you have a really smart approach like this D brand, which I never heard of, but now I really like. Thanks for sharing that. So promotions do sell. If you just give 10% off, it's like nothing. It's like okay, yeah, everybody does this. Uh, in your experience, did you or send an email with no promotions that did sell, that did bring orders, maybe a branding one, maybe a new product launch one, so not no discounts offered and still make sales?
Of course, you just have to watch the market. You just have to watch the trends. There no reason, when the demand on the market, it's there, and it's on the highest level. When you see the historic of the trends or the product that you sell. Um, I'm actually meaning the seasonal products. Okay,
Mhm.
so it's a season product. When is the higher level of interest in the market, you don't have to make promotions. You just have to remind people that you have this kind of products, or maybe
Yeah, that
you
we
have
exist.
new products. Exactly, or maybe you added new products in that category,
Mhm.
and they will sell. In my opinion, everything sells. You just have to put a great accent on the timing. Just use timing.
Now, I know that the next question gonna be very biased, but just share with me like the best open rate that you got ever on a newsletter, on a
The
good
best
news.
open, yeah, the best open rate, as I remember right now, it's over 50%.
Wow.
50%. Yeah.
On a big enough database. I mean, it's not two people and one of them opened.
Of course not. Of course not. If you have two people, there's no reason to use email marketing. Just use
Just
new
call them.
new email, send them, and that's it. No, of course, yeah, in a big database, and exactly as I've said before, just we used the timing. The timing was perfect,
Hmm.
because just to mention a short thing, we put a lot of accent in our agency on technology. That's the reason that we got involved, and we are using the marketer. But we also developed in our agency our own tools, marketing tools that are used by our colleagues, our PPC specialists. And we have a tool that basically is sharing you, is telling you the insights of the market, And to explain it very short, it's telling you what will sell tomorrow, so you know what to promote today.
Aha, it's called the Magic Globe.
It's a prediction. Yeah, it's a prediction tool based on statistics, of course, and the trends on the market, and all this information we are gathering, and we are also using in email marketing
Let's
because
go back to numbers, if we may. So we got a 50% crazy open rate. Was it
okay,
for a brand or for a retailer?
for a brand, of
For a
course.
brand. So usually brands, can we assume that they get better open rates?
Yes, because there's trust there.
Okay.
When there's trust, people interact more.
I won't push you to name the brand. Maybe it's confidential, but at least the industry,
Fashion.
fashion. Cool.
Yeah.
And then the click rate, the chase of clicks. What would be a good click rate that you can get?
Talking about this brand in fashion, which got 50% open rate, the click rate, of course, it's a small number, a smaller number. It was like 45%. The click
45?
45, yes, yes.
No, this is crazy. 40,
Unbelievable.
50%
Sorry.
open rate, 45 click rate?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
because it was a user database with subscribers that was filtered before.
Mhm.
And of course, when you filter your database and you make it um, you optimize it. Basically, you optimize it, optimize your user database. These numbers can be acquired.
Mhm.
It's like building an audience on paid media. You have an audience. You have an audience who interacted with you, with your brand. Of course, they are going to interact with your commercials. That's
Mhm.
a logical thing to do.
And moving to the last mile, how many orders did this amazing email get?
Oh, orders. I'm not pretty sure right now. I'm not pretty sure. I don't have a number in my mind, but I think a few hundreds. It was a
A
newsletter.
few
When it
hundred
was
orders.
yeah, a few hundreds orders. Yeah,
That is amazing. And you did all that using the marketer.
of course, only the marketer. That's the only solution that we use right now. It's the solution that we recommend. And I have a lot of arguments to do that.
Tell me a little bit about another important topic, that is segmentation and personalization to that segment. How do you approach this?
Yeah, I think all the these are the major benefits of the platform, of course. And on email marketing, you should use every one of them: segmentation, personalization, and of course automatization. But speaking about segmentation, uh, I think that's a logical thing to do because not every people interact the same way. Not people are the have the same buyer historic. You have people who bought your brand is the first option. They will come and buy every time you have new products. People who I don't know just bought one time and they just
Mhm.
disappear after that. It's important uh, segment your database and to communicate with them on the specific way using personalization
Absolutely.
messages, products, and so on.
But I need more. Just give me some examples, some concrete stuff.
Okay, some concrete stuff. We are building our newsletter strategy, of course, based on the segments. So we have the loyalists, we have champions, we have inactive subscribers or clients, and we are doing personalized messages for them. For of course for the champions, for the loyalists, I mean, people who ordered 3 or 4 several times, we are just showing them new products because they have the higher probability to order again, just from an email, just from
Okay.
I don't know, organic post on social media. They have the higher potential to order again. People which are inactive, we are just trying to get them back to the website, to, I don't know, do something on the website, maybe put a product in their favorite list, or maybe in the cart. Okay, they won't convert right there, but we have automation that are keeping them in the loop and
Yeah.
remind them, hey, you have something in your cart. Um, for those people, we are running promotions. Maybe give them discounts. Maybe give them some free gifts. Give them something to get back on the buying list as a
Okay.
customer.
Could you share
Uh,
an example how you did that specifically for any brand?
okay, specifically with what kind of information? What do you need exactly?
Like, what promo would you use to bring an inactive customer back, or what hook would you use in an uh, I guess a reactivation email, either newsletter, segmented newsletter, or maybe also on a flow, an automation to bring him or her back?
Promotional codes. We are giving promotional codes with
Mhm.
discounts, 10%, 50%, 15%. If for a short period of time, if you use this coupon, that's
Mhm.
in 24 hours it will expire. Of course, bringing the urgency again, to trying to get them to convert. This thing worked. In fashion, of course, it's working very well. People tend to buy from impulse, and when they get a discount or maybe a free gift or something like that, they won't consider more.
Mhm. Let's cover our last topic for today, and that is A/B testing. Do you do A/B testing? Do you test? What do you test?
A/B testing, it's working. I highly recommend to use A/B testing, especially to test the new audience, the new subscriber.
Mhm.
Um,
How
because
specifically?
I'm sorry.
How specifically? How do you test the new subscribers?
Showing them different messages. We want to test them. How do they respond to our messages? They try to hunt the promotions. They want just they want to buy products and to feel safe, to feel to provide them quality products, or just they want to hunt, as I've said, discounts. We
Mhm.
are testing. We want to see how do they respond, how do they respond to our brand, to our shop, and after that we can put them in different segments after seeing how do they act with
Mhm.
our emails.
And you test specifically more the subject line or more the content of the email?
The subject and the content.
Mhm.
I think this work together. I'm not sure only the content, only the subject or the title is just the criteria to um, I don't know, make an opinion about the subscriber. You should also build different content emails. Maybe
Mhm.
change the layer, change the grid of the products, make it the whole email different.
Nice. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing all these insights with us. Thanks for using the marketer to bring such amazing results to your customers. And thanks for joining us in the podcast. All the best to you, Andrei.
Thank you, Cosmin. It was a pleasure.